Ensure the players is in charge, sticking his eyes on the girls that will make the next phase of the national teams. Set 0-0. Service from Kwara United.
Four by 7 gives you 28 games in the final phase in the men category, but only one game in the ladies game is live right here before you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ladies match affair, where we have two teams here inside the final phase of the National Division 1 Volleyball League in the Indoor Sport Hall Package B MK National Stadium. Two teams who have come to actually claim supremacy for pride and prestige. They are already qualified to the Premier League. We see them play from left to right, having lost the first point there. They are Zamfara Wonder Babies, and they are playing inside the colors of lemon and black with the stripes of lemon right there for the bottom. Well, they play against a team that have a men category, having one team that are about to get it into the Premier League. JC have one game to play, but they are almost there. But Kwara United are well represented so far in the last 2 points being made in this particular first set. Kwara United ladies are 2 points up and haven't considered yet. Welcome to the commentary box. My name is Sean Pablo GCFL, the man with the golden voice, the voice of Nigeria, grand commentator of the Federal Republic. Sean Pablo GCFL brings you to an exciting moment of volley like never before. It is the final day where we're also expecting the big one to happen later on. It will be Kwara United, a team that has got another in this fixture. They will be playing in the finals. They'll play against the team that has already finished the table as the winners. They are the champions of the National Division 1 Volleyball League. And Kwara Kings have only got time to just wallow away and give a few more players some experience to go home with. Well, that game comes to you at 4 p.m. Nigerian time. You cannot afford to miss. So far, 5 points made, and it becomes 6. And Kwara United haven't gone 2 points to 0 up before. They get a 2-point lead back again, 4-2. Not alone in the commentary box, I've got a former Niger brass player. He also is still an active volleyball. And ladies and gentlemen, right here he plays with UCM of Enugu, a team that already are in the Premier League. They'll be playing starting from December 10. But of course, at this time, he is off duties, but then he is still in commentary duties. Welcome, I'm just Steven.
With a golden voice. Once more, it's another exciting moment here in the Package Nationals MK Abiola Stadium. We're witnessing a match between the women team, and trust me, it's electrifying. You can see a lot of rallies, a lot of good defense, and a lot of good hits. So we're expecting to have a fun-filled game today. And indeed, it's a very, very fair contest to witness.
It's a fair contest to witness, says Angel Steven. Of course, Angel Steven was in the commentary box last night when we had quite a cracker between Spartans of Yola and Wicked Spikers. It was a game that really told a lot of different shades of stories. It was a 5-setter, which we saw in that one. It was big enough to wrap up match day 6. Match day 7 has seen 2 games already played today. It was a that actually had no taste in it. Spartans of Yola, they couldn't get into the Premier League this season. They are still in the National Division 1. Perhaps next season but they played that game and they got the result over Oleole Spikers of Oyo. And after that one, we saw another play at 11 a.m. It was a chance for a fair one there for Wiki Spikers as they had a flawless feat 3-0 against their opponent, who are unable to have any stint of any form of any part of any mark on them. Caliphate Spikers of Sokoto had it with nothing in that game. They lost out by 15-25 in the first set, lost out at 16-25 in the second, and the fourth was 13-25. That was the story, but we are in a new one here, and this one is historical as 12 points are made. 4 is the difference, 4 is for the opponent who are down. Zamfara Wonder Babies with 4 points against Kwara United Ladies who have got 8. When we come back, the action resumes as Angel Steven is in the commentary box.
Representing the director, the Minister of Youth and Sports, and also the director herself. Welcoming Mrs. Keta Apara.
Points go to Wonders Babies. Well, they are babies at this Division 1. It's very important the experience they will take out of this game. Going into the Premier League, where they will meet much more challenging contests. Not to be said about their opponent, Kwara United Ladies, who also face the same challenge next season at the Premier League. And they get a very unfortunate situation for Zamfara Wonder Babies. But that is a big point to celebrate. Came with all of the suspense, all wrapped in it. They lead by 5. They've considered 5. 10-5. Kwara United Ladies are with a great advantage inside the first set of this game. It's a big spike. Well, as the game gets to the mid part of the first set, let me give you the starting 6 as we have even progressed. Well, jersey number 12, Choma Samuel, plays as a starter on the 6. Moses Shekoyayemi is also there, jersey number 2. Number 7 is Helene Ishaya. Number 10, Faith Yarrow. Number 9, Oluchi Okoro. And as well as the libero and the captain as well, David Naomi, amongst the first 6. Number 9, Oluchi Okoro. Number 10, Faith Yarrow. 7, Helen Ishaya. 2, Moses Shekoyemi. 8, Chidima Naji. And 12, Choma Samuel. These are the starters for Zamfara Wonder Babies. And on the bench are number 3, Matthias Favor. Number 5, the libero, Lillian Zaka. Number 11, the captain, Pramala Atom. 1, David Naomi. And number 4, Ogushino Florence. The coach of Zamfara Wonder Babies, Mohammed Bashir, being assisted by Shoaib Mohammed. There is also Idris Ibrahim, secretary of the team. Side to Kwara United Ladies. They lead here by 3 points, 11-8. But for the first 6 that started the game are number 7, Atolagbe Demisola. Number 3, the captain, Onifade Christiana. 5, Olatunji Oluwayemisi. 8, Omoshola Sofiat. 11, Usmat Aliyat. And of course, number 9, Jolasu Queen Mary. On the substitutes bench, they have number 12, Abdurazak Nana Hawau. They also have number 4, Lawal Aishat. Number 15, the libero, Usman Miriam. Number 10, Olawi Jimoke. 2 Adeyemo Favor. Number 6 Iyola Okpeyemi. The coach for the Kwara United ladies are Adewale Badamosi and Yemi Oyeleye assisting. Kwara United ladies will be expecting the chairman of the club, who also is the chairman of the men counterpart, Basharu Kayode Bankole, is on his way. They make 3 points, become massive 5. 11-8, now 14-9. It's a big spike, and they will win the point for it. Net violation there, and Zamfara Wonder Babies will lose out the points. They thought they already got it. They have to switch the ball for the winners of the point to make the serve. And Kwara United ladies here are now open with a 6-point lead. Cut shot to 5, but they still lead by 50%. Well, Anjo, let's talk about this game. Both teams have got nothing to waste away in the matter of promoting to the Premier League, but pride, prestige, and the very first of it in the Premier League is the test they face right now when they meet next season. What are you expecting to take home from it?
Well, I would say what they're displaying here is pure skill, good basics. Like the Kwara team has some level of good basics that is going to help them through in the Premier League if they are opportune to find any weak spots in their senior counterparts that have already been there. For the Zamfara Babes, I feel there's still some little things they still have to work on technically and also coordination. They're not really putting the coordination together. But I think the Kwara girls have some good level of coordination and I say resilience to keeping the ball alive in their play area. So I feel it's going to be a great experience or encounter for them over there in the Premier League.
But then let's talk about promotions now. From the National Division 1, the next step is the Premier League. They are there already. Now, for teams that promote, what they usually do at first hand is to go into the transfer market and get quality players. Now, what are the kind of additions you are expected to see in these two sides, and which players you expect to actually be required or be necessary to make this team and to help them become a force to reckon with there at the Premier League?
Yeah, I would say they're already well equipped with setters. I think they have setters who understand how to place the balls for them, how to set good balls for them. What I feel they are having issues with are the clinical finishes from the side hitters, particularly from the Zamfara Babes. And also good anticipation is one thing that they also need to work on. But for the Kwara team, they also have a good setter, they also have good liberals. I must also commend the liberals so far in this tournament, from the male team down to the female team. They've displayed so much charisma and credibility to go and offset any team that feels they are not competent enough to play good defense. So really at the top of their game, but the players, the side hitters, like you can see what just happened right now. What I mean when I say anticipation in volleyball, you must be ready for anything. You must be ready to attempt every ball. So that is what I feel the Zamfara Babes need to quickly work on. And at the same time, if they still have a window to bring in more experienced side hitters, I feel it's going to boost their team to contend well at the Premier League.
Of course, great analysis there from Anjo Steven to make it right clear. Christianly, couldn't have been said any better. Frustration setting in the Zamfara Wonder Babies so early. With Chidima Naji showing the early stage of it, but she helps to pull through now. And another squander of her effort. Little wonder she can play. Chidima Naji, number 8 for Zamfara Wonder Babies. She tries so hard to put them back into the rally, but of course, was wasted an effort by Chioma Samuel, smashing against the pole. They dropped 6 points. They've made a double of 6. Their opponents have made a triple of 6. We are just checking out the numbers. $13 points to Zamfara ladies, who earned a crucial one here to reduce 6 points to 5 of the deficit. She will smash it, but it's way high. Way too high, too ambitious. Tall dreams without techniques to match up. That just could be coming to reality. Oh, a great bump there by the libero. Hard work, downward quality. Allow you to look at. Big man Usman Miriam it is. What class, of course. Nifade Christiana. High-fiving her there to say, hey babe, you did so well, and she does well again. Usman Miriam there, rescuing Kwara United ladies in a significant fashion. She is the only liberal they have got, but she is living to the beating. And a drop there.
27-14.
Zamfara Wonder Babies had the last touch to the ball before he hit the ground. And to win out for them, Kwara United ladies, Ninad Atolagbe Bemishola. It's now the triple, double, single of 7. Check out the numbers. 21-14, 7-point lead. Kwara United ladies. She will smash it. Big spike there, well defended. Another defense, but this time it is blocked out of the line. They make 7 become 8, and only 3 now for set number 1 to be in the bag. She returns it back and play, but it's a smart drop. She caught them napping. She made them pay. They will have to wake up from slumber. They have to be able to be cool to calm the storm and be in charge of the situation here, but it is continuous rally between both teams. And that one is a good drop. It just goes to the tip of it. What a way as they open a 10-point lead. It's a double deficit. Double digits to the numbers. Kwara United ladies here seem to be running away so quickly. It is just the first set and they have won it. 25-14. What a summation from you, Angel.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it is what it is. The Kwara team are more coordinated and they seem to have a better understanding on the basics of volleyball. And that has been one key principle that has seen them through this set. And like I said, the Zamfara babes, they are trying, they're doing well, they are good, they are willing to play, but just those little team coordination. So I believe if they go back to the drawing board and work more on it, they stand a chance to bring a better fight at the Premier League.
Oh yeah, they're already promoted, and yes, Kwara United have already won 1 set in it. The ladies of Kwara are right in here, and they are making business come to reality. With a double-digit win, they are very dominant, 25-14. When we come back, the second set will be in play. The commentary box will be open again, and the action will be unstoppable. Don't go away, do stay. Only one more match in the tournament, and we are going to be looking forward to December 10th Premier League as it comes in action. But the National Division 1 Volleyball League is about to come to a wrap, and the only game in the women category is live at the moment. We have seen the very first set come to a wrap, 25-14 in favor of Kwara United ladies. They trailed by 1 point in set number 2, but of course they are the favorite here, and Zamfara Wonder Babies are trying their hard to be able to come back here and get something for themselves. They have 1 point lead here in it, and they still continue to rally as they could look forward to dropping it, but net violation, it is now 1 point apiece. Welcoming you to the commentary box. I'm right here, Sean Pablo, GCFR, as well as Angel Steven. We have been trying to make sure that we get you the very best of sport and entertainment in the volley world. And you know, right here in the most populous black nation of the world, Nigeria, we have been able to see that volleyball is taking a system of growth even as it progresses. It used to be only about open championships, but now we just don't have the Premier League. We even have the sustenance of the Premier League, which is the National Division 1, that you are enjoying its pleasures right on your screen. It's a big one to come later tonight when Kwara United will go face to face against Kada Kings. They will head back to the bench with the very first time out in set number 2, with shoulders high and a lot to celebrate. Having lost 1 point in it, they came back to win the last 4, and the total of 5 makes the point right now 4 against 1 in favor of the team with 1 set. Kwara United ladies, they lead in every ramification. Good serve. It's a drop there, but she comes again to save. The spike comes straight to her. Chidima Naji, she returns it. Good block. Rally still in session against her own net. It's about motivation, it's about belief, it's about character. A collective of all of those in a team give you the right hunger to take points away. That was exemplary in the last point being made by Zamfara Wonder Ladies. But Kwara United ladies come back to take the next point and make it a little of 3 again. Too ambitious. Served out. Matthias' favor. Just favor them with that serve. But they trail by 3. They have only 3. The addition is 6. Kwara United ladies lead here 6-3. Well set. Oh! It is Chidiman Naji who is coming alive now for Zamfara Wonder Babies. Pulling some strings, making them come real. It used to be down by 5 points. It used to be 4. It is now down to only 2.
6-4.
And another one will come for them. They make it 5. It is an ace for Chidiman Naji, jersey number 8. Wonder Babies here have got one. She makes another serve and drops it exactly where she did the first, but this time well received by Kwara United ladies. The set is good. There comes a spike. Oh, too much for them to handle. Come back with a cushion in the lead. Well, Angel. Such a pity. Well, we will have to bring Angel back. We will have to bring her back to it. But then when we come back, we want to look into the reality of how these players fare, knowing that in Nigerian sports, the men have the better part of the lot when compared with the women. So we will come back and look at how the women players, how they fare in comparison with the men, which you are. Don't go away. In Beijing, China, 2010, a campaign was launched by the United Nations. 50-50 by 2030. Simply meaning that the equal power, or rather the equal responsibility or the equal leadership positions, with men being much more in charge right now, should be seen by both men and women. The idea is to be able to encourage industriousness among women and be able to put them to the fore and to the challenge of taking leadership. African nations, of course, will benefit more in that, knowing that we lag behind when it comes to putting our women to places where they get to call the shots. And Nigeria may not really be familiar with that campaign, as it is taking over even in South Africa and other parts of Europe, as well as America, of course. But in Nigerian sports, it's always a case where you have the men gainfully benefit much more than the women in no due proportion. Taking the football, you find it there. Taking basketball, it is there. It is not even lagging in volleyball. So we will be talking about it right now. Angel, how do you compare what women earn in the game when you put men just by the side?
Well, I would say it's I wouldn't want to create a scenario where we have controversies about matters like this, because whatever the men face, you also can expect that the women will even face worse, because the women, because they're women, and at the same time, it takes a lot to manage a female team, because there are lots of things that has to be taken into consideration outside their kids, outside their welfare, and so many other things. And the physical well-being and all. So, indeed, I would say to manage a female team is quite demanding to have. At the same time, I wouldn't say, like in volleyball in Nigeria, the women also experience the same as what the men get. There is no special preference. The only time they're exposed to any special benefits are if they are doing extremely well in their games. Then there are some what I call it subsidies.
Angel, if you say they earn equally, I want to put it, for instance, Kwara United ladies are on the top play right now. Kwara United, the men team, will be playing very soon. Can we say that the same amount of salary being earned by the men is as commensurate, as equal as earned by the ladies?
Standard,
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that is what it is. So, like I was saying, the only time you can get maybe extra benefits are when the teams are doing well. Let's say the women team are doing extremely well, and and possibly their sponsors or patrons pick interest in motivating them further by making promises like if they win a game or if they win more matches, they are going to reward them with some handsome incentives. So those are the extra benefits that may distinct them from their male counterparts or from the male to the female counterparts.
Well, of course, massive shout out and appreciations to the man, the chairman of Kwara United Volleyball Club, which also houses Kwara United Ladies Volleyball Club. I'm talking about one and only Basharu Kayode Bankole. Mr. Chairman, sir, it's a great honor to see the good work you're doing. Your team appear in this tournament as the cleanest and they look the smartest as well as a result of your handiwork. We hope and pray that you continue and even do much more going forward. When we come back, the second set continues. 66 Kwara United Ladies still have got all the headlines.
Kwara serving the resumption of the second timeout at 16-6.
We come back from the timeout, but then they make a claim of the first point. Zamfara Wonder Babies, just as they returned from the last timeout, claiming the very first 2 points in it. They have first in this one. 7-16. They trail by 9. Haven't lost set number 1. 14-25 to Kwara Ladies, who now make it again a 10-point lead on the board. 17-7. Very much clear of the dominance. You cannot equal them when you put them by these opponents. They are doing way better, but it's a big spike coming up. Well, he landed, but well, he received as well. 8-17. Wonder Babies take again another point after that timeout. Well, he bumped in. You can hear that loud cheer among the crowd here. It is Kwara United men who really are way back behind their ladies, giving massive support and encouragement, making sure they pull them to the victory. They know they've got a big one in their hands later on tonight, but they have already qualified to the Premier League, so they can celebrate, can they? 31 points they have on the table, staying in second place before today's game. We saw Wiki Spikers come all the way. Wiki Spikers took all 3 points in all 3 sets in the last game we played in the morning session. The last game in the men's category, they won that one. Overall Caliphate Spikers, Wiki Spikers there also have finished the tournament as qualifiers into the Premier League. So next season we'll be seeing Wiki Spikers of Bauchi, Kwara United of Kwara, and Ghana Kings of Kaduna, all 3 promoting to the Premier League. They will be in the season of 2021-2022. We'll come back from the timeout as Kwara Ladies are only but 3 points away with a massive 14-point lead here. You can call it their day. We come back into it. The excitement right in the stands here is unparalleled, unmatched, unequaled. There is no meeting it, and the fans are absolutely elated. They know they love this game, and they are watching all of its joy right here on the card. We are still inside the indoor sport hall, Packet B, and National Stadium, where the National Division 1 is coming to a wrap on the due day final day. The final game in the women category, the only game there is live right here before you. Kwara United ladies with a lead of 12 points, and they make it 13 now, 23-10. Zamfara Wonder Babies, they lost the first set by getting 14 against 25. Now they trail by mercy 13. They've only gotten 10 points. They are in the second set, but they are far from getting their first. I'm still in the commentary box. Sean Pablo, GCFRO, as well as Angel Steven. Steven, let's also still look at it again. Now, when we talk about being commensurate, you can measure for Kwara United. I wouldn't really not have the figures, but the numbers in the women seem not to be as equal in the numbers in the men when it comes to the national division. What do we say for this? Because, like Kaduna State, for instance, Kwara Queens, they are in the Premier League, but then Kwara Kings are only but qualifying now, which tells you that the women are representing well. So which means other teams, other states can also encourage women to come out and play the beautiful game of volleyball and have them carry their name super high right there in the sky. So what would you say is not equal looking at 2 against 7 at the National Division 1 Volleyball League this season?
No, I would like you to rephrase again, Mr. Pablo, when you say 2 to 7.
Yeah, 2 women teams against 7 men teams.
Okay, in the Division 1, right?
Yes, this season.
Yeah,
Final phase.
Yeah, I would say it all boils down to interest in the category of playing. Some teams are more driven and feel more of the life in volleyball around the male team. So you see many people tend to want to campaign for the male teams to participate in such kind of event to the female team. Before you see any team coming with a female team, possibly the women team are well grounded. They feel they are going to come and contend and actually get something to go back home with. But when you see people not really bothering to involve the female team, it's because they've not put together a strong force to come and participate in the games. So I feel that is a factor for why you have a very little number of female participants at the Division 1. Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations to Kwara Kings. They are champions of the National Division 1. They have 39 points, and the closest are both Kwara United and Weekly Spikers, who both have 31 points on the table. Kwara Kings are champions already. With a game to spare, you can also spare their blushes. But Kwara Queens, Kwara ladies, they have been in the Premier League for quite some time. They're also a force to reckon with. They will be joined by their male counterparts for next season. But this season, Kwara ladies will be live at the Premier League, which will now take place still at the Federal Capital Territory here in Abuja. It will start on December 10. We'll be having the biggest teams in the land play the biggest, the top flight of volleyball encounter in Nigeria. It will be star-studded affairs as superstars will be all around in their arrays and aura. You cannot afford to miss it. You have got to be here. We will also have the big broadcast on social media. So follow Nigeria Volleyball Federation Television right now. You can like the page, you follow up, watch the video, pause it, play it, forward, rewind it, save it, download, get the action right in your fingertips. It is all yours, and you can keep up with us as we will lead you into the Premier League. It starts December 10. You know this is where it gets the biggest.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
He wears the second force administration, the vice president of the former administration, Professor Akiru there, gracing the final day, the due day here. We are also anticipating in welcome the excellent engineer, able president, Engineer Musa Nimrod will be here, the #1 citizen of the Nigeria Volleyball Federation. It's going to be big, it's going to be creamy, it's going to be colored, it's going to be Kwara against Kada.
Professor, welcome, Professor. Vice President of the Nigerian Volleyball Federation, going to recognize his former Vice President, now member of the Nigerian Basketball Federation. Professor Lawrence Adeoju, welcome.
They are in the third set, but they have won the first two, making it the same old, same old, same old. First 25-14, second 25-14. Kwara United ladies have got the game at every ounce of it. It is right in their palm. You cannot take it away. As we get into the very third set here at the only lady game of the National Division 1 Volleyball League, it is Kwara United ladies with a rare opportunity to make a 3-0 victory and record a flawless feat at the division. It is the only game to be played. They are both already in the Premier League. We'll see them play, but of course this one is one that separates them going into the top flight. Right in the commentary box here, I've got Andrew Steven. Well, my name is Chef Pablo GCFR. They have won the very first 2 points just like they did in the last set, but couldn't hold it up. Eventually lost 14-25. Zamfara won the babies. It's a good set, and Chidima Naji. You might not see them actually defeating their opponent in this game, but Chidima Naji, jersey number 8, won the babies. He's making her name. What a poor serve, so uncharacteristic. Cheaply giving away 1 point to Kwara United ladies, who didn't have to even pull an effort. But Wonder Babies of Zamfara, they come back to it to take it. Just as it was in set number 2, 4 points against 1. They are still back where they left it after 5 points. But they trailed by 2 sets. It's a good smash. She comes back to put it back in play. What a recovery. Oh, net violation. Too ambitious, too anxious. Jersey number 6. Unable to curtail her lines and watch the net. It was jersey number 9, I beg your pardon, Oluchi Oko. It's a big block too. But then what happened there between Chidima Naji and David Naomi? Lack of communication. Way wayward, way too long. have to come back to it and make a much more if they can take this set. Kwara United ladies are coming back gradually, but Wonder Babies will have to put more strings into it to continue the consistency will be required and how much they want it. But they get this point and open a 3-point lead. Haven't considered 3. 6-3. Well, he bumped in play by Chidiman Naji from the front line. She returns to the baseline, doing all she could to put her team in relevance and keep the result decent. But now they have to fight. David Naomi, one more time, found as a weak link. She falls to the front line. But it's a great bump. There just was no player at the right side of the net. The front line players all had a formation of going to the left side of the net. David Naomi again. Somehow they managed to take the point. Understanding, let's get talking again. Later today we're going to be having an exhibition of under 13. The grassroots of volleyball is the future of the game. The teenage are the carriers for what we can talk about when we say it becomes better from now. But let's look at what it means to bring in volleyball into schools. Let's talk about school volleyball. Let's talk about taking volleyball into primary schools, secondary schools, in colleges here across the Federal Capital Territory, and then taking it abroad over the nation and making it more relevant as building a structured grassroots system to make the grades thrive even at the early part of it.
Yeah, well said. We already have those perimeters on check. We already have so many outreach to schools, primary schools, secondary schools. Most of the federal government colleges or schools you go to, you must find a volleyball court there. And most of their affiliates are also ex-players. Most of the coach affiliates.
We have these teams already in schools. What then are they doing? Is there any tournament to keep them active in the game? Is there any form of championship that is nationally organized to make sure that school volleyball have its own way to thrive and open an industry that can be monetized and helping to succor for scholarships for the students?
Well, I would say that's only existing at the tertiary level of education in Nigeria, where you have the NUGA games, Nigerian University Games. Yeah, but when it comes about primary schools and secondary schools, though it's only about the grassroots sensitization. It's part of their PE curricular activities. So that is the only point they get. Yeah, that is they only play for the fun of it. But lately, they are going to have very good awareness from the club sites around their homes, like when they are done from school, their playtimes at home. Most of them are designated to different volleyball clubs around. So they also have some good privileges at that point for them to learn and to exhibit a great skill that can also showcase them to institutions or give them scholarships that could earn them good privileges out there. So that is it about our grassroots volleyball. But there is no form of national engagement for volleyball for kids on primary and secondary school level.
There is no yet, so there is a business out there open, an opportunity to be grabbed. Well, later we will be grabbing the attention of the academy that will be performing the exhibition. They are known as GSVA. I will bring their name in full, but it is a volleyball academy. bring them when they come for the exhibition. Hopefully, I get to get the head of the team to come talk to us and let's know what the future is about. But teenage volleyball, underage volleyball, grassroots volleyball is the only way forward to the future, if the future isn't even now. Back to the game. Kwara United ladies are still in charge. It's a big spike, but a tip from it makes it count for them. Helene Ishaya, jersey number 7 for Wonder Babies. Zamfara Wonder Babies here. From north-western Nigeria against north-central Nigeria, Kwara United ladies. Indecision decided for her. From 10-9, they trail 10-11, but the score is 11-10. Zamfara Wonder Babies with a tiny 1-point lead in it. Well chested by Chidima Naji. Wasn't good enough. The follow through of the bump wasn't enough to make up a good set. And again, she bumps it up. Raise a low chair in air. Very precise the spike. Faith Yarrow, number 10, Wonder Babies. Gets them ahead again. Oh, this one could be something, but well orchestrated. Class only. Atola Bemishala came with a lot of venom there. She just was fed up with the whole rally and partying, and yet they got no point for it. The partying and rallying and rallying and partying wasn't just enough for Bemishala. Another spike from her. But Chidima Naji will respond, and it's thunderous. A volley pulled back by the libero. Usman Miriam with great effort here today. Amongst this team, there will be players that will head home with individual awards. Usman Miriam, number 15, the libero of Kwara United, obviously making a case for herself. With some fantastic, beautiful displays already been pulled. She will still provide succor. It's a big slap. But she put everything into it. And when it came back, there was nothing left. 25-point mark on the board, but rightly split it with a difference of 1. And Kwara United ladies throw it away. 13 apiece now. Helen Ishaya. They lose concentration and they drop yet another point. The best they have done in both sets, they have lost 14 points in each of them. And they have now climbed up to 14. Zamfara Wonder Babies will be looking to surpassing their best in this game. They are equal. The only time they are at 14, but this time again, it is Kwara United ladies who will get to 15 first. It's a point lead, but it is crucial. It could wrap the game all up here in this set. A weak bump. Totally without strength, without weight. Just nothing in it. They throw away another point and they trail by 2. Haven't come to a parity of 14. 14-16 here. Kwara United ladies, when we come back, they will be the ones to serve.
Point 18-15. Kwara wins 7. Point 18-19. 22-21. Last, the Kwara Queens at 23-23.
Miracle could just be possible tonight. They gave away the very first and second set at 14-25 each. They are in the third, but having only made 14 in both sets, they have gone 9 points better. 23-23, now 23-24. Wonder Babies of Zamfara giving away a very crucial point to Kwara United ladies, who are now 1 point away from the set, away from the match, and away from the championship. Welcome back. It is still right on the indoor sports hall MK International Stadium. We are live, and volley is the party. Great contention between both teams there to be able to get this point. Whoever does, it will count for so much. Bumped in play. Not bad of a set. And they win it. She made a 360 spin to register the championship. Usman Aliyat. 25-14, 25-14, 25-23. Kwara United ladies.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it was already a predictable game from the first set. Really took the ball by the horn. But then I will give some big kudos to the Zamfara babes, because they came with a very good fight at the last set. And if the Kwara ladies had not taken their stand, they would have stolen that set from them. And trust me, it would have been a much tougher game if they had proceeded for a fourth set. But it was a good play from the Zamfara babes. Just some little technical errors, but if they can go back to the drawing board, the rest assured that they will come up with a better fight and stand relevant at the present.
It's about relevance. When we come back to it, it will be for the relevance of the future. Under 13, we'll have an exhibition right on the court as we will be looking to promoting teenage volleyball, school volleyball, and yet again, grassroots volleyball. Well, my name is Sean Pablo GCFL. The only women match in the Division 1 has been played. And as it wraps up, it is Kwara United ladies 3-0 against Zamfara Wonder Babies, who lost 14-25. I beg your pardon, 14-25, 14-25, 23-25. When we come back, we will continue to build up even to the bigger game of the night, the biggest game of the night, when Kwara go face to face against Kada. Don't go away.